ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡಿ. ದೆನ್ ಯು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಡ್ರೆಸಿಂಗ್ ಒನ್ ಬೈ ಒನ್. ಏನೇನು ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಒಂದು 5-10 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಚಾರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನೇನು ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ. ದೆನ್ ಯು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನಿಂಗ್ ಒನ್ ಬೈ ಒನ್.
Okay, sir.
First you make them to write the questions. ಅದೇ ತರ ಓಕೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಗೆ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೌ ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಆನ್ಸರ್, ಫಾರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೌ ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ತರ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಕವರಿಂಗ್ ಒನ್ ಬೈ ಒನ್. Okay, I'll be on mute.
Yeah. Guys, the first, like always, the first question will be like how you will install the Charlesproxy on your device. Okay. Already we had explained like iOS and even Android both. If they ask even TV also, you can just tell till the IP, whatever IP we are adding, right? Till that stage it will be same. Only changes over there. You have to, they will be whitelisted Charlesproxy certificate and they will give it to us. So because of that, we can see all the logs in the TVs. The only difference, if they ask about web, there is nothing, just to go to proxy. There, if you enable, default will be at window proxies will be on. You can disable it if you don't want. This is the main question, but you have to explain like step by step, like how you will install means I'll go to help. You will add IP and port address, and the first thing, the device and the lab, whatever your client device and this, both should be on same network. And you have to enter the IP address, server and port, and you then go to browser, install the certificate, Charles certificate, then go to settings and download the certificates. After that, once you download the certificate, now you can see the logs in the like Android or iOS devices. And one more thing, for Android, if you want to see any logs, you should have a debug build. And apart from that, they ask breakpoints. Like you can see here, right? I'll just show. If you go to tools, there are many things like file edit, view, proxy, tools. If you go to tools, we have map remote, map local, rewrite, and go to proxy. We have breakpoint settings. If you want to see breakpoint, even if you click on any of the API, go to any API, just right click, you can see here also breakpoint. Like you can see right here, breakpoints. And even you can, if you don't want to see any logs, you can even disable the SSL proxy, so you can't see any logs. You're blocking that logs actually. If you want to see that logs, you have to again enable that. You have to enable it. If I do disable, I have to again enable the SSL proxy. See, I'll get only unknown. Here I can see the logs since I have disabled it, so I can see only unknown. If then once you go and click on enable SSL proxy, I can see all the logs now. The first question always will be breakpoint or map local. See, breakpoint and map local both are same only. There is you can change the request and response everything on the map local as well as in the breakpoint. But only difference is on breakpoint, you have to apply, if you apply any breakpoint on any API, within a 3 seconds you have to do the changes, or else keep on the API calls will trigger. You cannot specific to one specific one call. I'll just show. I'll just apply a breakpoint for any of the API. There is one playback JB, right? I'll just apply the breakpoint. Guys, 1 second, I'll just connect. If they ask like what is the difference between map local and breakpoint, there are the most of the time they ask, but only thing is there is not much difference. Both are same only, but only difference is map local. You can just locally you can change whatever changes you can do. You can just save it and just you can apply as a file. Changes you can see there, but in breakpoints you have to apply within a 3 seconds.
Ma'am, can you give the notes for certain questions?
Notes for breakpoints, all those things.
Yeah.
Now only you can note it down. There is not much difference actually.
No, Ashay, just give them, okay, what is breakpoint? Why we use that breakpoint? So they will go through this video later. Just give one line note, okay, what is breakpoint? Why we use it? And then after that, so next question is what is the difference between breakpoint and map local? For that, give one or two lines of difference. Let them write down.
Okay. See, breakpoint is nothing but if you want to change any request and response values. Like, for example, here the response code is at 200. I have to change it to 300 or like 400. I want to see the how the behavior. If I'm giving a 400, I'm getting a error or not, and I'll go to contents. This is the you can go here. You can see the JSON text. Okay, if you go to overview, you can see only on the duration of the times, like how much time it took to load or something, like request time means to get the request call, and on what duration we got a response time. Apart from that, like which IP address, like remote address is working, and then we can see the URL and what is the status. If it is failing, we'll get a fail and response code like 200. In this case, if I go to contents, so you have many things like headers. For us, we mainly use headers. See, whatever headers we are passing, here we have to see in the response header, you have to get all the values actually. Based on the request header, we will see the response header. So mainly we use headers in the request and JSON text. So JSON text means we are sending even other path like other things, right? You can see our version we are sending it. And I already told you last class, like DRM capability, like what our device supports. So and even we can see 4K, it is false because my device won't support for 4K. Dolby, even it is false because it won't supports. There are two things. Actually, my device itself it won't support, or content also it won't support for if it comes to playback. And even we can see here, it is a kit safe or what, and the manufacturer model which I'm using, it is a multi audio is required or not, even it giving a OS version, its parental pin is enabled, all those. So based on this, we will see your response. So in the response, you will get complete info of the contents, like which each of the content ID, it is a movie type. On like last class I explained you, right? All this data will get. So if I want to change anything through breakpoint, like I have to modify some of the URL or any CDN provider I want to change. CDN provider I have to change, or I'll just want to see which stream type it is, or I have to make it to other stream type. So those things, when I want to change all those things, I will use a breakpoints. There is a only minor changes, means it has to happen quick. If I can do it through map local also, as well as breakpoint. So breakpoint, I'll just note it down. Mainly we use for breakpoint changing the request and response, anything like with respect to status code. Status code I'll show you in the headers. This response status we even use for rewrite as well. Rewrite, I'll explain it later. If I want to change anything, response like response status, request status, and the method. It's running in a post method. Even I can change it to get poll, get option. Those method also I can just change it. I have to see the behavior, how it is working, the particular API. Okay. This is about breakpoint. And when it comes to difference between breakpoint and map local, the main difference is map local, you just save it as a local file and you can just completely you can changing the file. But breakpoint, you have to apply within a 3 seconds. If you select, it is little tough, but usually people will use map local only. We cannot within a 3 seconds we can't do all the changes. For one, I will do. That is a main difference in map local and rewrite. Like both are breakpoint, both are same, but only difference is you cannot apply for breakpoint. You cannot. You have to apply a breakpoint in within a 3 seconds. If I apply a breakpoint, if you just right click, you'll see the all that info, right? You can go and click on breakpoint, and even if you have to do any other changes, see now I'll add a particular essay. This particular API, I'm applying a breakpoint. If you're not seeing this breakpoint option here, right? Copy this URL. Just if you click on copy URL, it will be copied. If you click on copy, you can see, right, call request. It will be the call of the complete API, complete call will be copied. If you want to copy response, you can copy the response here itself. Means it is complete, it will be copied. If you click on write again, you can even copy the request. I just copied URL. I just copied the URL. Go to proxy. You have an option here, breakpoint settings. Just enable the breakpoints. Click on add. There is a host. Whatever URL you copied, right? Just paste it. So it will ask, please choose a break on. You have to choose a break on request or response, both, which you want. Okay, you have to check in the like request and response. If you don't want, only you have to see in request, you can only select request. Means you are applying a breakpoint for only on request call. If you want to apply a breakpoint for response, just uncheck the request. It will take only for response. Just click on OK. Then okay. See, I just clicked on, I got this breakpoint. So you can see here breakpoints. I didn't do any changes over here, so that API will be getting fired. Like already one I got, and again there's one more. So it will take a maximum trace, and after that it will throw you error. And means in the front end it will throw you error. See, I didn't do any changes and I didn't execute, so I'm getting a error. I'll just abort it. If you do cancel, it won't execute. Okay. So click on execute. I just clicked on execute. I didn't do any changes, but I clicked on execute. But asset is started playing. No, I got. There are two options: overview request and edit response. So in response, I'll edit status as 400. Execute. See, I got a 400 response code because it's throwing a error. I just do a changes, right? When you can see that response also 400. In the request you have to confirm is go to overview, you'll get a 400. Again I clicked on edit response. I'll do it to 500. Execute. See, I got a server error. And I'm getting a error in the plate screen. This is the main, you can do it in breakpoint. Even you can change the complete response body also. 1 second. You guys are seeing a access token, right? This is the valid one. Okay. I1. Breakpoint, you people can use it for only this purpose because you cannot apply anything within a 3 seconds. But if it is map local means you can go to JSON text. You have all the info at your just control and just copy this complete response. Okay, complete response. Go to notepad or something. Okay, there are many. So I want to change something. For example, I have a playback URL. I want to see if I completely edit something. I'll just remove the some HMAC values are there. I just removed it. So now I want to see. I just removed the complete playback URL. Like I just modified. The playback will happen or not. So save as you can save as .txt also. If you have, you can save it as a .json format as well. Okay, the file will be saved in JSON format. If you want, you can add as a text file also, no problem. Uh, Guys, note it down. Map local means even in same like whatever we do on a breakpoint, same there is a any changes you have to do in response body or request body. We do through map local because we can't even apply all the changes we can't do in within a 3 seconds. So though because of that reason, usually will you go for map local. Map local, you just go and again click on the copy URL means which particular API you have to apply. Like you can apply a complete playback also, even you can apply complete this stage APIs or single like again configuration, user JV. There are many right in the one particular API. So you can apply this particular API also. So now I'll just take a playback JV copy URL or else I can apply for one particular content copy URL. Click on tools. If you click on tools, you can see your map local. Click on map local and enable map local. Then click on add. So if you click on add, host. In the host, you have copied the URL, right? Just put it here and choose. Choose means you have to select the file. Means whatever changes you have done it, right? That particular file you have to select. Like I had made a changes in new 58 JSON format. Select, it's done. Click on OK. So that changes should be whatever changes I had made it here, the changes should be shown in. Click on OK. It's done. I'll show you now. I had to change the playback URL. Now I'll click on. The playback should not happen. Sorry. I'll show now. See, I made a changes in playback URL itself. So the playback will not happen. I got something went wrong in the screen. And you can go again in the that particular a particular core content API. Just scroll down and verify. I had edited this right completely. See, it is a very big data, so I had still removed it here. So I am getting till there only value. You can crash verify again. See in this. See, till here only I had kept, and apart from whatever value was there, I just had removed it. The same thing, I'm just seeing it here. This is the map local. If you want to do any changes, just go with map local, because breakpoint it won't happen in, we can't do all the changes in within a 3 seconds.
Yes, Dolly.
It's
Go ahead, Dolly. You have any question?
guys, you have any question, ask your only. I'll just
Excuse me,
clarify.
ma'am.
Yeah,
Is it for 3 seconds or 3 minutes?
3 seconds, 3 seconds. It won't wait for till 3 minutes, because the API will get fired again and again within. It only be stays 3 seconds. After 3 seconds, keep on, it will trigger. So though that time you have to change each API call. You can't do it no each 3 seconds.
And also, once we do the changes, is there any possibility we can redo it or undo it?
Undo it you cannot do. You can just again kill and again you have to disable the breakpoint and to undo it. Those they like that you can do. See, I just click on this. There is a tortoise, right? If you click on this, it will be enable breakpoint. If you don't want, you can just click on this. It will be disabled. That is the only way undo. If you because you whatever changes you have done, it won't show it there once you disable the breakpoint.
Ma'am, can you please repeat?
See, if you want, you have made some changes. I had set it for 500, right? Through breakpoint. Now also again I'll show. JSON text. I do changes in 500 and I'll execute. It took more time. See, I'm getting a error here. The code I changed it to 500. But whenever you just call again this playback rate, you have to do the changes every session. Again, I have to do it. In go to edit response, again, I have to do it if I want to do. But in the map local, once you have do a changes, you can use it how many times you want, because this is only on each session. If
And
you
all of,
want,
once again, all of you just try, remember, this is, she's doing it for OTT point of view. But when you go to other company, you are working on e-commerce domain or healthcare domain. So there you'll not be able to see same kind of a data. Maybe little differences will be there. Status code is remain same, but the
yeah,
type of
but
content which you're trying to validate, it is different.
different.
So,
The
yeah,
APIs will be different, and even you'll see the response and request will be different.
different.
So
So
those
you should
things you
understand.
just keep in
You
mind.
understand what is breakpoint, what is map local, how she's applying. So once you get a job there, immediately they'll not tell you do it with a Charlesproxy. They'll give a time. They'll give some KT session. Okay, there slowly you can learn over the period of time.
And guys, one more thing. Everyone will not use Charlesproxy. Mainly OTT, they use a Charlesproxy. Apart from there is a one more tool called Requestly. So that is also as it is how we can see do in Maplook Charles, right? Same as Charles only it is. The only thing you can't devices also you can connect, but it's very difficult to connect and use. But for web, nowadays people are using Requestly. That is very easy to do it actually. Just keep it in your extension. Whatever I had done it here, right? There if you pass it over there, I'll just show. I think I have extra. You guys can see my screen, right? It's just an extension. Google extension it is Requestly. You guys can use it that if you go open the app, you can do same like map local, whatever I have done, right? Breakpoint, those things you can do. HTTP rules, if you go, you can set on rules. So for that, you have to create a rule. My inquiry session is over. I can't show it will ask a money. So you can see this. You guys can use it. It's very easy actually. For web, it is easy. So whatever you do want to do changes anything, you can try it. They use Requestly also. That's why I'm telling. Nowadays, people are using. If you want to undo the breakpoint means just click on here. It will be the breakpoint will be removed. But map local you have to remove it means go to again click on tools. See, map local will remain until you are gonna disable it. So you have to click on the enable map local, is it? That just you uncheck, click on OK. The map local will be disabled.
So the
Yeah.
red color is breakpoint, right, ma'am?
No, this red color is breakpoint.
Yeah,
This
that's
is logs recording. This,
uh,
if you stop recording, you can't see any logs over here.
okay.
So you're stopping the recording. Means you don't want to see any again APS.
Okay.
If you want to see, like I'll just clear it now. If I do perform anything. See, now I'll play the asset or something. I'll just go clear and relaunch the app. This is we are stopping the recording actually. Means if we don't want to store any data over here. I'm not getting any logs here. If I click on this, start recording, see I'm getting all the logs. This red is there, right? This is breakpoint.
Okay.
See, this is you just clearing the session. This is your recording. If you click on this, it will be, I told you right before, start SSL proxy. Then only you can see the data, or else everything completely unknown. Just click on this. You can see the data. This is throttling. If you want to enable throttling, this is throttling. This tortoise you guys are seeing, right? This is breakpoint. These things we won't use actually. There's also nothing like, see, proxy settings, recording settings. You can change if you want to change any settings, we'll use this. And there is one more thing, map remote. Actually, map remote is nothing but you are changing to there is a one environment. I'm in now stage environment. I want to push to prod environment, but only and locally. Okay, I'll just show for one APA. See, this is the dev. Since it is dev, everything on stage. See, whatever I'll just show trays are now I'm seeing, right? It's just loading. So this trays are everything completely stage. I'll just change to prod now. This is the APA for means as told already, like it will be depends on the domains. As mine is OTT domain, I'm just showing this for complete contentgeo.com for complete trace. Everything will be considered on that particular APA. I just enable the map remote. Map remote means you have to go tools, map remote. Click on enable map remote. Add what map from to. So I'm mapping stage content to content means the stage will be I'm removing. Okay. So I just enabled it. Click on OK. I'll just kill the app and relaunch. See, you guys can see, right? I got content APA. Now this one, if people have Geo Cinema, you can check it. It's a broad trace.
Whatever the images are coming, right? Those are all, they call it as trace and rails. They'll use the word trace and rails.
Yeah. See, these are the trace. See, since I'm a guest, a logged in user, I logged in a stage, but I mean, I logged in stage, but I'm logged in. Even I logged in a prod build also, right? See, I can see the continue watching everything. Whatever asset I have watched. So I'm getting a continue watching. It will be complete. Even TV shows, everything will be changed to stay prod. Through map remote, you can do it. See, this is the stage. I change it to production. Okay. If you do anything locally, if you have to check means you just can change it to stage product. For that, you have to use for map remote. Map remote is nothing but you have to change the environment. Click on map remote only and locally. and it's specific to your only your device. It won't impact complete to broad. If I disable in a map report, I'll just show again. See, these are the prod trace I told you, right? It moved to prod. I just disabled it now. Now you can see all the stage. See, this is a stage. For that, we use a map remote. If you want to change it to stage to prod or prod to stage. Yeah, even that is also I'll show. 1 second. I'll push to map remote. See, this is the stage prod, right? So even I can map again. Prod to stage. Click on add map from where I have to change it to stage. Okay. Okay. The skill on relaunch. See, it's stage changed to stage. It's already stage build only. If even you didn't do, it will be on stage. But if you want to just to verify, you can do map remote. See, there are cases we didn't get a stage build. So that time you can do it if you have a prod debug build. You can just do map remote and you can validate some things. Because that might be specific to on stage build only. They didn't push to prod means you can do map remote, change it to prod to stage and validate. This is map remote. And apart from that, we have a rewrite. Rewrite we have, and one more thing before that, I'll just tell if you want to block any APIs, just right click, even you can block it here. Block list. If you click on block list, I just selected apis.gov.com. Everything is blocking. There are the
Asha, you do one thing. Okay, so you try to block any of the particular image or trace, and in the UI it will come blank. No, so can you show that image? Is it possible here?
no sir, particular I can't do it. It
Okay.
takes a time.
Okay.
No, I'm just telling that completely API blocking. That's it. Or else 1 second, I'll just show the ads. That is might be better. See, I just disable the block list. I'll block the ads.
When you're playing, I guess you'll get ads. Huh?
Oh, sir. Just I want to see which asset will come in ads.
That will come. Okay.
See, I got the ad. This is as it is Google ad
Oh, bads, right?
or ads for a Google ads. I'll just block this block list. So now I'm blocking a ad. When I play this asset again, I should not see the ads. Mm. 1 second, guys. No, it's taken playback as well. Now I only blocked pub ads, like ads. If I play that asset, ad should not play. Assets plays should start playing. So I block the ad. If I again from the block list, I'll remove pub ads. I just kill and play the asset again. Same asset. See, I'm getting ads.
This feature is not available in Postman tool. It is available only in Charles.
Okay, this is only block list. Even you can block playback as well. If you add any playback API call, I'll do block list, because if you play any asset, you get a error. See, I'm playing many assets. Everything I'm getting a error. Okay, it's done. There is one more thing, DNS souping. Actually, this is with respect to IP address. Like, might be there is a IP address, right? Remote address you guys can see in IPs, right? In the overview, you can change it to some other IP address. This we won't do it regularly if they want to see. Like if they want to see in any other IPs how we do work, that time you just do it. It is not a regular testing.
Yes,
We
Asha,
won't do
I got to know a few fellows they were asking, what do you mean by spoofing?
Spoofing is nothing but we are changing. I am in a Bangalore. That IP I will be using. I want to switch to Mumbai or Delhi. Their IPs.
Okay, okay,
Through swooping, I can do it for that particular API. Or, I can select a particular API playback or any other APIs. I just want to see that remote address how it's working.
okay. Can you close this tab and once again go to that setting from where it is coming?
Go tools,
Okay, tools,
DNS swooping,
DNS spoofing. Okay,
enable DNS swooping, but those things they will only provide actually which API and which address we should map.
okay,
So
okay,
if you click on add, select the host name and address they will be given. Select the address. Host is nothing but I already this is only this is the host, and select the address. Address they will be the IP they will be only given. You just click on that. You selected okay because I have to give address. It's okay.
understood. So they'll only provide this detail.
Yeah. Then if you select okay, done. And once you enable the swooping, you have to see each and every APIs are mapping to that particular IP.
IP
So
address.
go to overview, check the remote address. Is it mapping to that this API to that IP address? DNS swooping usually we won't do regular basis. It's like there are any request, not every time. It's not a daily basis testers for us. Very rare cases we will get. But in daily, what we use mainly on map local, as we can't do it and breakpoint everything, and sometimes we use for rewrite.
Okay, what is rewrite?
Um, rewrite also more or less same as we do for breakpoint and
Map local. Huh?
map local, but only rewrite. Not much changes. Like you can select even easily on the status code. I'll just show. If you go to rewrite tool, I can select any API. Here, first you have to select. There are two
Okay,
things, right? If you enable rewrite settings, once if you enable rewrite, you have to give your location, and you have to select the rewrite type action.
okay.
Click on add, select the host, click on OK. I had selected this host. So in this host, for example, this is actually mainly small changes if you want to do.
Okay.
For that, if you want to change the request code and all, you don't want to do complete APMs.
Okay, small
Small
changes.
changes, not like in map local. How do we do most of the changes
Oh,
and perform?
got
You
it.
can't do it. Very small changes you can do it. For example, now I got a playback, right? I'll just want to change the status code of request and a request or response. I want to see how it will be behave. Like if I copy this particular playback URL, we'll go to tools. I'll add this particular API. So I added OK. And here you can see type action. And again, if you come down, I want to change the response status. I have to see how it's working. I'll select here type as a response status, and this is like a very minute changes. If you want to change the host to one host to different host, or if you want to change path of the API, or you want to do some add header, you want to add any values in request header or response header, means we can add an extra header and pass it. Like how it work. Or else if you want to modify anything in header, or else if you want to remove anything in the header, those things you have to select with respect to request or because you are two, you can see where we can see here where request and response. I can select which one I need it. Like if I want to do something, I add header. I want to add I have to send extra parameter in header. Header, I already told you guys, right?
Yes, yes.
So this is the header. If you go to contents, this is the request header. So I have to add it here extra parameters. This is the request header. So through rewrite, I'll just add a header. I'll give something like I can modify header. Better modify header. You can see here X platform under mobile. So the name was name as it is, whatever is there, we have to give like that only. X platform. The value is, it means now we are getting 100 mobile, correct, right? It will not work. I'll just, for your purpose, I'm just showing, that's it. I'll just make it iOS or something like Android web. I'll do
Okay, okay. Mhm.
Android web. I'll do. Okay, whatever I had done it now here, I have to see there in the header.
Header.
See, as it is, whatever it passing over there, you have to pass it here also same. Don't do any changes. If it is in a small letter only, should be in a big capital letter. It has to be in a capital letter. If I click on OK, I had given all the settings, right? Now again, if you come there, again, if you do any changes, if you click on this, again you can do a changes. And I didn't check the request. So I'm just changing on request, only request body, request header. Click on OK. It should display on only, it should happen only on
Header. Okay.
header. 1 second. I'll just keep it this complete playback GUI. Usually it won't take. I just done it because it is a mobile. It will take as mobile only.
Okay, fine. So at least they understood what is rewrite.
If it is want to do mainly any changes, or else I can do for response. That is better. You guys can see. This I'll remove it. You can add many rewrite rules over here. I want to change the response status 200 to 404. I just click on OK. See, I got a 404. So this, like small changes, you can do it here in the rewrite. The response code is 404. See, 404. These things you guys can use it for rewrite. If any status code, if you want to change.
Okay. One more last thing, Asha. In the network throttling, you have an option called throttling, right?
Throttling, sorry. I forgot to mention. This mainly you have to change for throttling. It's just a with respect to network. So if you want to change any 2G, 3G, like are lower than 2G, like how it works. Means the request and response, the time loading, and how app will behave in the low bandwidth. So those things you can just enable throttling, and you'll be having options. Select this 3G, 4G, 5G. They had given all the options. You don't want to do any changes over here. Just select whichever bandwidth you want. Click on that and just click on OK. Just see the app. like how app will work. When the throttling is enabled, you will see this. If you want to stop the throttling, click on throttling. You can stop it. Throttling is this much only. There is not much. You have to just, if you enable throttling, and you if you want a particular API, just click on add. Your location is there, right? Means location, which particular API call, particular API you want to do it. Click on add and select that particular API. You have to add a asterisk symbol. So, and I'll go with 250. Yeah, 256. I'll take. Okay. 1 second. Like, just we see like how the playback will works.
Buffering will be happening, right? Sometimes if it is 2G or less network.
That's it. Mm.
Okay.
Throttling is, that's it only. Nothing you have to do. Just go throttling settings, click on proxy, throttling settings. Whatever already it's there in throttling, so you just select whatever bandwidth you want and click on OK. See the behavior. That's it. If you want to do it for a particular API, go and click on here, add host name and play the asset. Play asset or some other APIs also is there, right? We can add a tray loadings as well, like how long it takes. Applying to those things, throughout APIs also you can see.
Okay, did we covered almost all the topic I said today?
Sure, almost everything is covered.
So this is enough to attend the interview.
It's enough. If they explain this much is enough. Actually, they won't ask for 3-4 years people, they won't ask much question, like as I attended interview.
Understood.
They
They
will,
should these topics, yeah.
if you know at least how to connect Charles, like how to take a logs and how to save the logs, that is more than enough for them now.
Perfect.
So,
So we
but there are the cases like if you're keeping a 3-4 years experience, they even ask like more scenario based. Like if you are doing this, it happens something more, a scenario based questions will be there. Be prepared for that.
understood.
More it is, if it is in my company means they are asking more scenario basis, and basic should be good. If they ask what is traceability matrix, what is defect management, like these questions only they are also asking, but your basic should be good.
Manual testing, that basic foundation level should be good.
Good, yeah.
Fine then. So yeah, thank you so much for the wonderful session. And guys, today is our Charlesproxy session is completed. So we have covered even advanced level also, which is required in your company after getting a job. So you can go back and watch the recording once again. I will upload it this video. So be prepared. Okay. So thank you all. Thank you, Asha.
Yeah, sure. Bye.
Bye. Let me stop the recording.
Guys,